What is good, people of the internet and beyond? It is your boy Jay Sean. I'm accompanied by...
My name is Nathan Rivlin. You can call me Natty for now.
Oh yeah, and we're here for another edition of the Weekly Rundown, brought to you by What The Wrestling. How are y'all doing?
I mean, I don't know about you. I'm doing good, so...
Oh boy. Actually, no, I'm doing pretty good. It hasn't been that bad of a day. So
it's just one of those. I'm glad that Thanksgiving is coming up real soon.
You're right.
I'm also thankful that Survivor Series is coming up, as shown by
the go-home shows.
Go-home shows for Raw and SmackDown for Survivor Series this week.
Oh yeah, we're going to get into it real quick. We're going to run them down, give our opinions as we go along. Then, at the end of this, we're actually, since next week is Thanksgiving and we might not have an episode next week, we may or may not, it all depends.
Probably not.
If we don't, or if we do, it's probably just going to be one of us, not both of us. But, this week, since we may or may not have a video next week, and next week is Thanksgiving, instead of dry macaroni this week, it's going to be dried turkey.
Dried turkey.
The dry turkey moment of the week. But
are you really that desperate to get that thing to catch on?
Hey now. I don't say anything about your terrible nickname of Natty.
Look,
so you don't don't come for mine. When first off, it's done nothing to you.
It has made me suffer and wonder what the hell is going on.
No, but I can honestly tell you that there is somebody who listens to our video every week and they actually are sitting there saying, I cannot wait till we get to the dry macaroni moment of the week. Yes, and whether or not they like it, they have gotten used to it and they look forward to it.
Yourself does not count as a listener.
I'm not talking about myself.
How about we just get into this thing, shall we? Raw started off this week with a Stephanie promo. We finally see her back.
Of course. No, it starts with another Stephanie program.
Time out. Okay, she hasn't been on program as often as she used to.
I just don't like that. I don't know. There's something about her. It just seems it's so two-dimensional.
To be fair, that's kind of her character.
It's so two-dimensional. I hate it.
But she starts off by saying that she has some decisions to make. Instantly calls out Kurt Angle.
Kurt, get your ass down here.
Instantly questions, how did New Day get into the building last week? Which he was just blunt by saying, I don't know.
Hey man, you don't know.
For all we know, that they could have bought tickets. They could have been there.
Exactly.
They just made themselves known. That's all.
Nah, what they did was they literally just walked in with like, bro, we're wrestlers. We're wrestlers. Let us in. They let them in. That's how it happened.
But then
the thing is though, everybody's asking how did they get in the building. My question is, how did they get microphones? That's what I want to know.
See, you're thinking too much into it.
No. If you're gonna be real about it, how did they got into the building? How did they get the microphone? Like, did they just go ransack one of the production trucks or something on their way in? Like,
maybe they're good friends with someone in the production truck or what.
Probably. They have the same producers for both shows. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
One of the things she also questions Kurt about is the fact that for the 5th member of Team Raw, he chose Jason Jordan over John Cena.
Wait a minute. But what we're not gonna do, like the terrible people of Atlanta, Georgia, we'll get into that Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we're not gonna shit over Jason Jordan, who has arguably been in the best portion of his career as a singles competitor since SummerSlam.
Okay, I wouldn't say he's on the rise. There's definitely potential there for something really amazing. And this week's episode, in my opinion at least, showed leaps and bounds what could come for him.
That's all I wanted you to admit. I just didn't want you to be like most people shitting all over Jason Jordan when he is doing the best that he fucking can.
Just because we're from Georgia doesn't mean that we're going to show the crowd like Atlanta did. Okay.
All right. Okay. No.
But anyways, questioning Kurt with all these things. Steph is literally about to say, Kurt, you're fired. But then
Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta
Shield with Roman Reigns.
And as much as I shit on Roman Reigns, the wrestler, I missed that strong chiseled chin son of a bitch. When I saw him, I was a little bit happy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not the words I'd use, but yeah, it's good to see him back. It really
Don't
is.
you even dare lie and act like you have not looked at his chin and gone, that is a fucking chiseled ass chin.
No, but I
had
will
the chin-
agree he's a decent looking man.
He has the chin of a fucking movie star, okay? That shit is like defined, okay?
But anyways, like they get to the ring, but Stephanie is instantly bashing the Shield, being like,
Of course,
why are you here?
that's her character. She bashes everybody.
But I put this in my notes specifically. However, Roman decides to bark back, just instantly being like, "Where have you been? You know, where have you been for the last couple of months? Last time I checked, you know, you were being put through a table."
Actually, correction. We're not going to get into that. You were put through a table by your husband.
I was gonna say it was set up by. As soon as he said that, Seth was like, "No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me." And everyone's like, "Oh wait, sorry. What I meant to say was, last time we saw you, your husband put you through a table." But basically,
Potato, tomatoes, you know.
they laid down the challenge. They wanted New Day at Survivor Series. What did you think of this when they announced it? Or whenever they laid
To be fair, while I was still excited, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for it. But you kind of had to see it coming last week when the New Day cost Seth and Dean their tag titles. So yes, I'm still excited, and I was glad that they actually was like, yeah, we want them at Survivor Series. Which, to be fair, they didn't say that they wanted them until after Stephanie was like, oh, did he forget to put you guys on the roster? Did he forget to put you guys on the card for Sunday? Well, what do you guys want to do about that?
That is fair. But I will say, like, at least for me, I'm disappointed that the Shield lost the tag team titles because I really wanted to see Shield Usos. That was a match I was really looking forward to. But I am more than willing to take Shield versus New Day. I am more than willing to take that.
This has nothing to do with Monday Night Raw or SmackDown Live. But for those of you that play WWE Supercard, Season 4 was just released today. And I'm just going to say the top, ooh, what? Oh my God. I'm sorry, the two big things, I guess. There are going to be 250 cards spread across 3 new tiers, Beast, Monster, and Titan mode. And there's the new Elimination Chamber game mode that features an all-female deck. Now that is really interesting. I like it, and I cannot wait to play it. But back to the thing, as you were saying.
I was like, not sponsored yet.
WWE, if you ever decide to sponsor us, that would be the fucking best. But if not, I understand.
WWE, we're trying to make money off of this. Anyways, so after this promo, we had Bayley versus Mickie James versus Dana Brooke for the final spot on the women's tag team for Survivor Series.
Yeah, triple threat.
Yes. One of the things that the commentator noticed that I noticed, Mickie James is apparently undefeated at Survivor Series.
No, that's true. She had the whole Randy Orton thing going on because I
didn't know Randy Orton was undefeated.
Well, it's not that he's undefeated as team. No, that was or at least he was. Whenever he was on the whenever Randy Orton was on the SmackDown team, whether he was captain or just a member, he never lost. Well, I don't know if that's actually still true to this day.
You might want to look that up before we confirm it. But this match, I thought this was a solid match.
I'll look it up while he keeps going.
I will say the highlight of the match, Dana Brooke gets tossed out of the match at one point. Asuka tries to help her up, but Dana instantly snaps and attacks her, which number one mistake of your career, Dana Brooke. Asuka chases her and just knocks her out with that spinning kick that she has.
That was delicious. I loved watching that shit.
But
she has one of the best spinning heel kicks.
But while this distraction happened, Mickie James tried to go for the rope win against Bayley. Bayley kicks out. She goes for the Bayley to belly, and Bayley wins, becoming the 5th member of the Raw Women's Survivor Series tag team match.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed because I really did wanted Paige to come back.
I thought they would have gone that route, but at the same time, I think that might have been a case of too many people to protect. I don't know.
I guess. Okay, so Randy Orton has a record of 7-4 at Survivor Series.
Who are you thinking of? of.
No. What I was thinking of was, I think it was a couple years back, that it was said that whenever he's been in a Survivor Series tag team elimination match, he's undefeated. That's what that is.
Well, that might break this year. Who knows?
No.
After this...
Actually, I'm also going to check to see. Yeah, no, Mickie James, 4-0.
Well, there you go. You got that. After this, we had Enzo and Drew Gulak coming out for a promo.
Oh, I loved it.
It was a standard Enzo promo, although my favorite part was Enzo did his "How you doing?"
Drew Gulak. I'm doing well. How about you?
Yeah, exactly.
I loved it. Sorry,
no, you're fine. As Enzo's doing his promo, who comes out but Kalisto and Akira Tozawa. That
was actually really good. Do you want to do that?
I want to do that. So
you want to be Kalisto?
I'll do that.
Swag.
Luch, 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 Luch.
It was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna have too much fun with that.
Yeah, really. Like, I actually want. Like, should they come up with a cruiserweight tag team division? Or even hell, if they just bring them back to the regular roster and just have them be tag team, I love it.
Or just simply just have them go for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Like, not even, I mean, because they're technically on the Raw roster.
You're right. Yeah, technically. I wonder why they're not doing that this year. You know, like they did last year where the whoever won, like if we had a SmackDown superstar win, then the Cruiserweight division would be property of Raw, or property of SmackDown.
Well, I think because at this point the Cruiserweight division is kind of just cemented with Raw. And like,
even though technically if they wanted to, they could have Sin Cara a part of it, but we're not going to get into that.
But some of the highlights of the match, I put here Kalisto flips over the ropes. I'm forgetting which moment that was. I know it was I want to say it was like... Oh, it was a moment to where, like, I think Enzo or Drew had tossed him toward the rope, and instead of, like, going over, like, not just simply going over, he does, like, a front flip over the ropes before they dash at him, and he does, like, his kick over the top rope like he usually does. Yeah. The ending to the match was a little wonky. Tozawa, he goes for the... sit down, is it just a senton?
Yeah.
The jumping senton onto Enzo. Drew Gulak pulls him out, to which Kalisto attacks. Enzo tries to readjust, Tozawa tries to readjust, but Enzo takes him, tosses him into Kalisto as Kalisto's on the ropes before executing defeat, or whatever he's calling it nowadays.
I don't know.
And Enzo wins.
Actually, what I would like for it to be called is eat defeat. It would work better.
Either or.
Because it works in two ways. Like eat defeat and eat the beat. Like it works in both ways.
It does work in both ways. But either way, Enzo won. This is gonna hopefully this feud will end at Survivor Series.
The only way though that I could see this ending and not going on forever and eternity is if Kalisto wins, Drew Gulak turns on Enzo. Enzo goes off and does the thing with Drew Gulak, and then Kalisto rides off into the sunset and the babyface he is. Actually,
no, I mean honestly, if Enzo wins, I think that's kind of the end of it. Because I mean, look, Enzo has to win in like a non-dirty way. Enzo has to win clean.
Which you know he's gonna. You know if he wins, he's gonna win in a dirty way. You know that.
Yeah. After this, we have promo backstage. Kurt Angle is with the Survivor Series team. He's trying to rally the troops, so he's like, we need to work on our teamwork together. So
immediately after he said that, he goes to Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. He goes, I can't trust you two out there together. So what I want you two to do, you guys are going to be in a tag team match tonight against
the club.
The club, those guys. Which it was kind of weird for him. He was like, he's trying to rally the troops, but then he instantly turns on them and says he can't trust them.
Well, he's trying to make sure that trying to make sure that he understands that he wants a fortified group with these guys.
About as fortified as literally, I think the only way they can all be fortified is if like they all rally together and just like we all hate Stephanie McMahon. That's why we're rallying.
After he said that, he looks at Jason Jordan like, Jason, I'm gonna put you against what I consider the fiercest competitor on Raw, Bray Wyatt. And then he turns to Braun, and Braun, I want Kane. Like, not even giving him a chance.
And I actually kind of I wanted to see what he would have said. Which he probably would have put him in a thing with Kane, but...
I don't know if it was okay. I think he probably would have just done like, okay, we're going to give you these guys, just toss them around. You do your thing. Or maybe he was going to set up like a match, like him and Kurt against like some other random tag team.
Maybe.
That would be
I want Kane though, hey.
But he got
we got to see firsthand some of his master negotiating skills.
Yeah, true. But yeah, basically, Kurt Angle gave him Kane for the main event. But after that, we had Miz TV with Sheamus and Cesaro. Miz starts off by just simply bashing Baron Corbin.
I swear the Miz TV segment, they're all cut and paste at this point.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but this one was certainly like not one of the highlights one.
To be fair, whenever he gets into a rivalry with somebody, pretty much all of the Miz TV segments in that rivalry can be cut and paste.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But he bashes Baron Corbin. He says that the Miz himself, he does not squander opportunities. Just look at me being a multiple-time, Intercontinental Championship, being a one-time, world champion. All this stuff.
Well, no, you said world. You said world.
Was it world?
He was a multiple-time WWE champion.
Was he?
Yeah. Because he won against Randy Orton, lost it, won it again.
I thought that was just one reign. My bad.
I believe he lost it a second time, and then gained it a third time, went on to face John Cena at WrestleMania.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm fairly positive.
That's aside from the point.
I'll fact check that. Actually, continue.
Good idea. Sheamus and Cesaro come out. Sheamus was fired up for this segment. Like he was, I don't know what he ate, but like he was good this time.
He ate his bootio. That's what it is.
Sure, that works. But this was a lackluster segment. There was nothing to brag about for this one. Then after this, it was announced that through Twitter, the New Day did accept the Shield's challenge. We are getting New Day versus Shield at Survivor Series.
Yay!
After this, we had Bray Wyatt versus Jason Jordan. I don't know about you. I thought this was a solid. The match itself.
It was
a solid match.
It was one of the better matches from two people who don't really get good matches.
The way that the match ended was Bray Wyatt, he goes in for Sister Abigail before Jason Jordan reverses it into a roll-up for the win. Jason Jordan, he's celebrating. Bray, I don't know what clicked inside him, but he went berserk.
He did. No, yeah, definitely. He did.
I guess he had so much rage build up from being still on the sideline with the mumps.
Yeah.
It's glad to see you back. I will say that, Bray.
I'm actually kind of curious. I'm looking up the information on The Miz. Haven't gotten to the championships held yet, but he would name the Calgary Kid. I actually kind of want to go back to the days of Calgary Kid. And I kind of want him to start being called Mike Mizanin again. I don't know. I like when people go by their shoot name. Anyway, did you know he was 6'2"?
I didn't know that.
No, he seems shorter.
I'll say he's about the same height as me then.
Well, he seems shorter.
Anyways.
I'll get to...
Yeah, you let us know when you get to that. But after the match, something clicked inside Bray, and he started attacking Jason Jordan, particularly the knee. There was a point in the match to where Jason Jordan seems to tweak his knee, and after the match, that's what Bray Wyatt went after, to the point to where he got it to the ring post and bashes it against it, which looked like it was bad. It looked like it hurt to me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
So, and he's holding there, and as Bray's walking away, strike one for the Atlanta crowd. They were chanting, "Thank you, Wyatt." They were chanting that.
That actually, y'all, no, seriously. This is to the fans who find it funny, who absolutely find it funny to shit on some of these wrestlers. When they're out there, and see, this is one of those things that he didn't even do anything wrong. He didn't do anything bad. He didn't call anybody out on Twitter. He didn't attack anybody from behind. Literally, all he's done is he's been put in a storyline where he's Kurt Angle's son. But what you guys choose to do, because you don't like that, because you thought, well, it should have been Chad Gable, because you guys can't just accept the product for what it is, you shit all over Jason Jordan. And that, honestly, that irks me, because Jason is trying his hardest, week in, week out, to do his damnedest for you guys, and you sit there and boo him. That's some bullshit. There really is. You don't deserve to be fans of the WWE if you continue to do shit like that. Honestly.
I think I know what's going to be the drive.
Shut up!
No, but in all seriousness, I actually do agree with you. Come on, he's just trying his hardest. He's an athletic guy. He's a good wrestler. I think he has the potential to be a star if given the right direction.
Okay. And before we get back to that, I was wrong. I was largely wrong. He actually apparently from this, he only held the WWE Championship one time, but he held it for 6 months, went on to a successful title defense against John Cena at WrestleMania 27 by help from The Rock, actually. And then he lost it. I don't know who he lost it to.
I think he lost it to John Cena like the following event.
Probably.
Anyways, but what was I gonna say? Okay, so after this, we go to Jason Jordan backstage. They're putting ice on his knee, and he's like begging Kurt's like, please don't do this. I want to be out there. This is a dream come true. I want to be out there with my dad.
And Kurt's basically like, look, you're really putting me in a rock and a hard place of a situation here because it's like, I need somebody that's going to be 100%. And so basically what he said, he was like, look, I got to go out there and I got to make a decision. I got to do what I got to do. And so that was the end of that segment.
After this, we had the Brock Lesnar promo with Paul Heyman. Okay, I want to talk about this for.
Wait, before you do, then let's just give my opinion on this, and I'll let you go into what you're going to go into. But I think Dave Meltzer said it. Paul Heyman is the master of talking for 10 minutes and saying nothing.
You're not wrong.
He's the absolute master of doing that. And no, I'm not shitting on Paul Heyman because I love listening to him talk. He could probably sell me the air that I'm breathing. That's how good he is. But listening to what he said and going back and listening to other things that he said before is definitely true. So yeah.
But he comes out for promo. He's basically he's hyping up the match of AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, champion versus champion at Survivor Series. He's telling that there's 5 selling points for getting the WWE Network. And it's like this and this, and I think the final one was F5. However, in the middle of this promo, someone decided, you know what? I'm going to propose my girlfriend. And the crowd was chanting.
She said yes.
She said yes. She said yes. Strike 2 for the Atlanta crowd. Just noting.
No.
No.
Say what you want.
I will say, the comeback was probably one of the better ones. So, as this is happening, Paul Heyman goes over the ropes. She only said yes because she's never been with a beast like Brock Lesnar.
It was great.
It was great. He also said, interrupting me during my promo is like stepping into the ring with Brock. You'll never stand a chance. So, yeah, thank you for Paul Heyman for standing your ground. But basically, long and the short of this promo, AJ Styles isn't going to survive Suplex City. That's what he was trying to get at.
You say that, but I am 100% confident that he's going to
stand his own. That's what I'm saying. Like Paul Heyman said that. I'm saying he's going to stand his own. He's going to put on a good showing.
You're right.
How about we save that for
all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go.
Anyways, after this we had The Miz and Sheamus and Cesaro versus The Shield. First off, Miz and Sheamus and Cesaro, or The Bar, they actually got job entries for this one. That's something I noticed right off the bat. Yeah. But then we had the actual Shield entrance. We had
Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta Shield.
With you see Dean and Seth, and then you see Roman coming in.
No, keep going. I'm doing the entrance thing.
No, I was gonna say. So Seth and Dean at first. Then you had Roman coming in. Then you had some random fan coming in trying to interrupt the thing, but he failed miserably thanks to security.
No, that security guard, he was on it. He was like,
was it Adam Pearce?
No, that wasn't Adam Pearce. Whoever that security guard was, he was on it, and he was well dressed too.
Yeah, he deserves a raise. WWE, pay your guys well.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Oh, they do. The match, one highlight during this match, there's one point to where Seth and Dean knock out Sheamus and Cesaro, and Miz is in the ring, and then Roman Reigns is this track. Then Seth and Dean go by his side.
They chase him.
No, they didn't chase him. Miz just books it. Like, he's running out of the arena like his mom just called him inside after figuring out he had a failing test grade.
That was possibly one of the best things.
And, they're still standing in the ring, and then they go to commercial. They come back, Miz is attacking Roman. I love how Corey Graves, he apologizes, I was wrong by saying that he ran away. He was actually being very strategical.
Which, I'm not mad at him for saying that, but god dang.
But this match ends how you think it would end. The Shield wins with a triple power. Is it called the triple powerbomb?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay. After this, we go to Kane backstage. He's saying, I remember what I did to you at TLC. I've done that. I know what I did, and I'm willing to own up to it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to prove to you there are worse things in life than death. Kane.
Wasn't bad.
I mean, it was essentially it. After this, Kurt Angle's in the ring. I'm going to say this right now. I did not know where this was going, but I'm glad this is where it went. He goes out there and he says, I have a tough decision to make, as much as it hurts me. Jason Jordan.
Please. Dad, please don't. No.
Yeah, no, I can't let you...
I've trained my whole life. Dad, no, please. I've watched you. You were my idol growing up. And I will never have this opportunity again. You know what? Fuck this shit. Jason Jordan deserves an Oscar for that performance fucking Monday night. I was on the edge of my seat in tears. I fucking oh my God, that was moving and powerful. I actually believe he's hurt. I think he might actually be hurt.
I would have agreed with that statement if he had only produced even just a single tear. He's good.
You don't know that he did it though. No, but the way he was.
I was very convinced at his performance, and this whole entire time, Kurt also helped with it, because Kurt was selling the emotional response from it.
He was until
But no. Steph comes out and she's like, "Come on, Kurt.
Make the decision, or I'm gonna make that shit for you."
Walks back in. Kurt. He's waiting out there for a minute more. He's debating, and then we hear.
It's time to play the game.
Triple H. Triple H comes out, walking with a furious face and a dad
We
hair.
have not seen this fucking beeline that he makes for the ring since his shit with Daniel Bryan a couple years ago.
He walks in, grabs the mic from Kurt. He grabs the mic from Kurt, and he's like,
"If you won't make the announcement, I will." The 5th member of the Survivor Series tag team match, is me. He slams the fucking mic down.
He slams the mic down. He looks at Jason Jordan, who's still there, about to cry, and the whole crowd at this point are going crazy.
They're pieces of shit.
Well, let me get to that.
Fucking pieces of shit.
They're chanting pedigree, pedigree, pedigree. Atlanta, 3 strikes, you're out.
Y'all are all pieces of shit.
Because they listen to you, and you know what Triple H did? Walks up to Jason Jordan, pedigrees him. That alone was good. I appreciate that.
What I don't appreciate out of literally the last maybe 2 minutes of that entire segment.
Was the crowd?
No, was the fact that Kurt Angle no-sells the shit. He has the expression of I can't believe what you're doing, but he did not do a good job of... He doesn't do it. What is it? I'm trying to say. If that's actually what somebody does to your son, you're not just gonna go... out of shock and fear. You're going to want to jump on that motherfucker, even if he is your boss.
Well, that's the thing I was going to get at. It's you want to, but hey, my job's on the line if I do something like this. Especially considering the fact that my job is also on the line in Survivor Series, I might want to be a little buddy-buddy with this guy for a short time. But
they're building.
No, I was saying, this segment alone is building something amazing.
It is.
If this doesn't... This was the first drop, or the first step into having Triple H versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
I would get my charger, by the way.
But that's what this is going to lead to. And I appreciate that this was the first step, because this was a beautifully executed first step. Plus, this could also lead to bigger things for Jason Jordan. I'm saying that right now.
I hope so. I really do.
But... after this, we had Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor. I think right as the match started, Samoa Joe attacks Finn. He does something with him.
No, he pushes him.
He pushes him. That's what he did.
But literally, right before the match starts, he pushes him, and he's like, "You're gonna be the one that starts this match." And he jumps out.
That's kind of how Samoa Joe was throughout the whole entire match. He was kind of the general, being okay, you do this, you do that. He was being strategic. That's what he was doing. The match ends with Finn Balor attacking, I think it was Carl Anderson with the coup de grace for the win. And as soon as that bell hit, as soon as that hand went down, as soon as the bell rang, Samoa Joe was out of there. He wanted to be as far away from Finn as possible.
Which is funny because it's foreshadowing.
Yep. After this, we had a backstage promo with Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was just basically doing what she's been doing for the past couple weeks. bashing the entire Raw, bashing whoever she has to face off against. Whether it be
What did you say it was? Alexa Bliss?
Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
She was bashing, yeah. No, basically she bashed all of SmackDown, and then who at the moment she thought was Natalia, but then she was like, oh, or it could be Charlotte, whoever it is.
Well, she said, I'll be keeping an eye on that match tomorrow because it's either going to be going up against the Queen of Cats or the Queen of Dysfunction. So, after this, we had our main event. We had Kane versus Braun Strowman. This went how you thought it would.
Did the match even technically start?
I mean, I think it kind of does, but not really. I do know for one fact that Braun is amazing with smack talking straight up, because there's one point to where like he's attacking Kane at the barricade, and he's like, "You dumped me in the trash."
I mean, hey, I'd be pissed off if somebody dumped me in the trash and left me to die.
But
I'd be pissed.
Raw ends with Braun Strowman going for his running power slam.
It power slammed the fuck out of Kane through the ring.
Through the ring.
I'm scared because we don't actually like coordinate these things before we start recording. So when we get here and we actually say some of this stuff together, it kind of scares me a little bit.
It's interesting how in sync we can get at times.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's how Raw ended.
Yeah, no. It was definitely a really good ending to Raw. For what I will admit was a kind of lackluster Raw going into Survivor Series.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a little lackluster.
I talk about last week's Raw.
No, this week.
It was a good Raw. I thought this was a good Raw. I thought it certainly set up some major stuff that's going into Survivor Series, and it got me a little bit more excited and a little bit more intrigued, especially with Triple H now being on the Raw Survivor Series team.
Hey, it just sets up if they lose and Kurt Angle is fired, they can start building towards WrestleMania.
I have my opinion on that, but I'll save that for another time. How about we get to SmackDown though?
Sure, let's get to SmackDown.
Can you stop kicking?
No.
Well, because the audio's gonna pick it up. It's gonna
exactly. No, that was like a potion.
That's what you get for trying. Anyways, but SmackDown starts up not with an in the ring promo, but backstage. Shane is like hyping up his troops.
He was rallying the troops.
He was legitimately doing that. Becky Lynch had something to say. Baron Corbin had something to say.
New Day had something to say.
They had something to say, and they ended up with them saying, "Smack down rocks, smack down rocks," and like everyone's dancing with that by the end of it, which is weird for me. Directly after this, we had Daniel Bryan coming out. He's saying that he's glad to be back, but not only that, he is proud of his SmackDown Live.
15 minutes of SmackDown and not a single match.
Well, I'm willing to forgive them for this one.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right.
Because the way that they started out, it was a good way. It got you it got you interested in Survivor Series. That's what these go-home shows are for. They're to spark what little engagement is left.
You're right.
But he's saying that, he's proud of SmackDown Live. He can't wait to see what they're gonna do. And all the champion versus champion match, especially with our new WWE champion, AJ Styles.
What? But
AJ goes out there. He looks like he's about to speak, but Daniel Bryan's like, no, wait a second. It seems like they give their Universal Champion advocate. So
again,
for one night,
can I be your advocate? Yeah, but like you said, Daniel Bryan gave the. He was like, can I be your advocate, please? He almost seemed a little bit too excited, but it worked. So
Daniel Bryan,
he literally. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daniel Bryan, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And the crowd was way more lit.
Can I just say, if Paul Heyman ever decides to retire, Daniel Bryan would be a perfect replacement for an advocate.
Yeah, yeah.
I think because he nailed this thing down. He went full Paul Heyman mode.
Say what you want. Say what you want. He's going to kill it at those PTA meetings in the future. I can't take that joke. I got it from Twitter. I actually don't know. I can't remember the.
It might have been creative humor.
No, it wasn't creative humor.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Anyways, but he was saying that Brock may be talking about how you can't face off against me, you know, all stuff like that. Well, he's saying that Sunday is going to be a mind game because, you know, what AJ Styles has is speed and durability and stamina, to where when you get tired mentally, all the blood is going to drain out of your head and you are going to mentally quit, which, to be fair, Brock Lesnar had brain in his blood.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyways, but AJ Styles, he's like, I'm not a puppet, but I appreciate it. But he goes on to say, like, you know, yeah, Brock Lesnar, it won't be easy. I'm ready for you. Survivor Series, let's go. At this, we go backstage. AJ Styles bumps into Jinder, and Jinder's basically just saying, I want
enjoy it while you can. I'm gonna get my championship back. And he just kind of looked at him like the country boy that he is, and he just bumps past him and keeps walking. I was like, there's such bully-esque ideas of like, ooh, he's intimidating me. I'm just gonna push past him and keep moving.
Yep.
Like, could have did better.
That is true. After this, we had our U.S. title match: Sin Cara versus Baron Corbin.
In a match that I honestly thought was pretty good.
There we go. There we go. I'm glad to see you say something.
No. It took 2, maybe 3 weeks for me to get into it, but I'm enjoying seeing Sin Cara back on television again. I am.
And if that's the case, WWE did the job.
They did their job. They did what they were supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know about you, but like you said, Sin Cara was actually really good in this match, really showing off his athleticism and such. But Baron Corbin, like he does nowadays, he gets the win.
He did.
He got the win with obviously End of Days. By the way, can I just say, when it comes to Baron Corbin, I love his theme. Oh my god.
It's growing on me. I'm not quite there yet. Not like Jason Jordan's theme. No, Jason Jordan's theme is sexy.
I'll let you roll with it. No, I was gonna say, like, before, when it wasn't with words, I thought it was pretty good just as its own with that. But then they added the vocals to it. Oh my god, it's a beautiful song. After this, we had Shane and Daniel Bryan backstage, to where Daniel Bryan's like,
WWE Supercard, the ads, they love me.
Anyways, well, too bad we're not getting paid for those ads. Anyways, but Shane and Daniel Bryan, they're backstage. Daniel Bryan's like, you know, I know I seem typed out there, but when it comes to this stuff, you're on your own. I'll deal with this later.
Yeah.
I'll deal with you later.
Yeah, no, they're sowing the siege for one of 3 things. Either A Shane versus Daniel Bryan match, which I would be okay with. 2, Daniel Bryan ending up quitting and going off into wherever he goes off into after he leaves the WWE. Or 3, Daniel Bryan gets somebody to represent him in a match against Shane McMahon.
I think number 2 is probably the most likely for that one. Anyways, after that, we had our second championship match, and like the only other championship match we have for the night. Charlotte versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Champion to face off against Alexa Bliss this Sunday at Survivor Series. First off, I want to note this was in Charlotte, North Carolina, so instantly I had my doubts. But Charlotte, she came out fierce.
She did.
Like
she did.
She was going at her like at Natalya like there was no tomorrow, like their life depended on it. At one point, they get to the outside. I remember Charlotte. She looks like she's about to get ready for her moonsault. Yep. But Natalya, she comes in real quickly, and Charlotte takes a nasty bump against that ring post. Plus, I always love how the production company likes to fake those like static or whatever when it comes to like after something gets hit. But believe it or not, Charlotte wins. She wins the championship after she went with a figure 8.
Yeah, no, with a figure 8. And I apologize for my distant thing. I'm playing WWE Supercard on my phone right now. I'm season 4. I'm hyped.
Can this wait until after the podcast?
No.
Look, as much as I'd like to sit here and talk all day, I need you for some help here, man.
Bro, you play the game too. Tell me that this is one of the most fun games you'll ever play.
I don't play mobile games. Anyways,
you're lost.
Anyways, but Charlotte wins, and like as she celebrates out the ring, all of a sudden we hear Ric Flair's music with Ric Flair. Ric Flair shows up. He and Charlotte come together, have this caring, just loving moment. Happy ending for everyone.
What? I'm doing the wasn't.
I was letting you have your moment.
I was feeling the music today, bro.
After this, we had another Bludgeon Brothers promo in the rain.
In the rain.
It was in the rain this time.
I
But
saw you.
But this time, we actually did get confirmation that they will be premiering next week on the SmackDown Average Survivor Series.
I'm excited because they're rebranding them for like the second time. And I'm actually excited to see what they do. I hope it's not against Breezango, which it probably will be. But
I'm just going to say I'm glad that they're hopefully going to be done with these cheesy promos for a little bit.
wait a minute. They haven't been cheesy.
No, they have been.
Tragic. That's all.
No, they've been cheesy. I've loved the cheesy promos for a bit at first, but it's kind of like Miz TV. It got repetitive after a while.
Okay, that's fair.
After this, we had one of the Usos. I can't remember which Uso it was. Was it Jimmy or Jay?
I think it was Jimmy.
Jimmy versus Chad Gable, singles match.
Which is funny because I could have swore I saw them saying something. We're going to be a tag team match,
maybe. But that's then. This is now. I mean, it was a solid match.
It was. It was very good.
I thought.
Notable moment in the match. Shelton Benjamin distracts Jimmy. We did say it was Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin distracts Jimmy, which allows Chad to hit him with one of those chop blocking things.
Oh, yeah. But another moment. So I think the other Jay is Jey Uso, right?
Yeah.
That was one that was in the ring.
Huh?
Which one was in the ring? Which one wasn't? Okay, I'll just say the other Uso brother.
Oh,
the other Uso.
Uso brother.
Gable tries to attack them. He tries to run to the ring.
The Uso brother.
But Shelton Benjamin tries to attack him, but he fails.
The Uso brother.
To where Chad Gable, he goes for the attack, which leads right into an Uso super kick for the win. Which, I mean, hey, what do you expect? It's pretty good.
The Uso brothers.
After this, we had Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens backstage. They're venting like they usually are, saying that, there's no one better than us. Knew they shouldn't even be at Survivor Series.
Hey, I can already feel it that they're gonna screw over Team SmackDown somehow.
I mean, that's I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. That led to the New Day going up against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. New Day have their promo beforehand. They're bashing the Hounds. Like, why are they called the Hounds of Justice?
Why are y'all hounds? They're dogs. Dogs eat their own poop.
Dogs eat their own poo. It's also been proven that dogs are neutered. All this, hullabaloo and such. But they're talking about how they're the only team with true brotherhood. Because nothing is going to break us up. You know why? Because New Day rocks. New Day. And Kevin Owens' music hits, which we get drunk Sammy again.
America. This is my dick. This is my dick.
Okay, the first one you stole from Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret. The second one, who's that from?
Alex.
That's from Alex.
Alex did that one.
Oh, that was his own? Okay.
I actually don't know if it was just his, but...
Anyways, but we get drunk Sammy again. I love it when drunk Sammy dances to stuff.
He's weird.
I like it, but...
He's weird, okay?
But he's jumping to Sami Zayn's music, not to Kevin Owens' music. Match goes down, pretty solid match. You see good chemistry, but the match doesn't get to an end. Instead, what we get is
Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield, better. They're
at the top of the stairs and they're wearing the weird, like,
the ugliest bullshit ass half-ass. Seth Rollins did that shit first ass shirts.
I will say one thing, and I'm stealing this. I'll admit, I'm stealing this from Ross from Cultaholic. He does a better job at sewing than most people's moms do.
What?
Like Seth Rollins, considering the fact that this is not the first time he's done the half Raw shirt, half his own personal shirt thing. Anyways, but they get to the ring, and it looks like a whole entire brawl is going
So
around.
you mean to tell me that you're a dirty wank peasant? Is that? I know you were trying to go on, but is that what you're telling me right now, buddy?
I don't
You're
know
a
that.
dirty wank peasant.
Sorry, time out. I don't think that's the exact term, but
No, that's the name of his followers. The dirty wank peasants.
No, I thought it was like something. It had something
Filthy
with
wank peasants or something like that. No, it's either dirty or filthy. That's the one that won the.
No, but it's like something sex pheasant or something like. Anyways,
no, it's wank peasant.
Anyways,
I saw it.
Anyways,
I voted on it.
I know I voted on it too. That's anyways, so it looks like a huge brawl is gonna break out between Shield, New Day, and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. But as soon as it looks like it's about to happen, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn flop down, roll out of the ring. Brawl breaks out. The Usos dive in, like they just like without remorse to hell. Yeah. They buck up to Roman, and nothing happens between two for a second before one of the New Day attacks them, or whenever Dean or Seth attacks them. The Bar come in. They join in, and huge giant tag team brawls breaking out. Yeah, meanwhile, we cut backstage. The women's Raw team is backstage. They attack the SmackDown team instantly. There's one moment to where, or just all the women in general. There's one moment to where they pick up Charlotte, and like Charlotte has like a quick glance at like everyone. It's a minute longer with Asuka before freaking Alexa decks Charlotte out.
No, you need to do this right. They're literally, like, Charlotte is literally, like, looking around, like, trying to make her way to her feet. And it's like, as soon as she's, like, halfway up, it's like, ugh! Yeah. Like, I mean, Alexa just, like, I thought she, like, legitimately, like, hard way, like, punched her in the face. Like, she was like, ugh! Like, you can hear the click of that shit. Like, oh.
More people from Raw, they pile into the ring. SmackDown, the entirety of or what's left of SmackDown, they run to the ring. Madness ensues. Everyone's attacking everyone. Shane attacks Finn. All this.
Speaking of, Finn Balor tweeted after this, was bullshit. Finn Balor, you can catch me in a damn alley somewhere. I'll fight this shit out. You're not gonna come at. Yeah, I do.
Time out. You think you have a chance about Finn Balor?
Yes, the fuck I do.
Bull fuck you do.
I have more of a chance at him than you do at anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not trying. Anyway.
And that's your fucking problem. Anyway, no, you're not gonna come at SmackDown like that. You know what he fucking tweeted? He said, He was like, I enjoy how my debut on SmackDown Live went.
No, I think it was like, I hope my debut at SmackDown Live went well.
We're going
You're going to do that.
We're taking to Twitter, and we're going to read this shit verbatim.
As this insanity ensues... Jesus, you're about to do that? As this insanity ensues...
It just doesn't have a good center of balance. That's all this chair does.
We hear Braun's music. Kurt Angle is standing at the top of the stage... like waving Braun to come in,
which is funny because like he comes out and there's absolutely no music for Kurt, but all you hear is Braun, bam, bam, bam. No, literally, okay. This is what Finn Balor says. Pretty happy with how my debut on #SmackDown Live went.
That's close enough. It was like we were both kind of. Right. Oh,
it ain't Thanksgiving yet, but. When the Christmas holiday season officially comes around, which is the day after Thanksgiving.
Thank you. No, it's like thank you.
Get me this. Give me the Finn Balor Christmas shirt. That's one thing that I really want. Like this thing looks awesome.
It does look nice.
Like I'm not a big fan of Christmas specific attire just because it's like you can only wear it during the Christmas season and it actually makes sense. But it looked cool. I would not be mad about it.
No, I know the one shirt that everyone needs to get you first. That Alicia Fox shirt.
Crazy like a fox.
Anyways, but as I was saying, Kurt Angle, he's waving Braun to the ring. Shane stupidly attacks Braun before Braun just lays him out. The Shield, they're forcing Shane to look at just the carnage of like SmackDown Live town just all around the ring, including Dolph Ziggler for some reason. Kurt gets into the ring and he's like, "You think this is bad? You think this is bad? Wait until Sunday." Shane gets a triple powerbomb, then an Olympic Slam, then another triple powerbomb, and that's how SmackDown ends. With the Raw roster standing at the stage, standing triumphantly.
But to be fair, though, SmackDown is still 2 over Raw's 1, so
that's where we're getting to technicals. But honestly,
and just so we can go back, King Ross is following the sexual wank.
Yeah, I knew sexual was in there somewhere.
But I still have the wank feathers right.
Okay, but either way,
because I'm all about them wanks.
Get out.
It's my fucking channel. Fuck you.
Anyway, I was some say. But with that, that's how the main week of Raw of WWE went. if you guys weren't excited for Survivor Series beforehand, it certainly got you interested now.
You're right.
I'm going to say that now.
You're right.
But now that we got that all taken care of, all out of the way, do we want to get to
what we're going to do now? Actually, we're not going to go. We switch things up all the time, and I love doing it. This week we're going to do Superstar of the Week. We're not doing it for each night.
Yeah, because I was going to say, to be fair,
since it's the go home, we're not going to do it for each night.
I was also going to say, to be fair, I mean, SmackDown was super short this week. There was literally only 4 matches on the card. So, if you look back at it, I mean, there were good matches, but still.
Exactly. There were
good matches. Back to what you're saying.
We're going to do SmackDown of the Week.
SmackDown of the Week?
Oh, wow.
Superstar of the Week.
Superstar of the Week. We're not going to do for each show. We're going to do Match of the Week, not for each show. And then
we'll end the show.
No,
let's just go ahead and get to this.
Shut up. You're going to stop doing that. You're going to stop doing that.
No, I'm not.
Yes, the fuck you are.
I'll stop doing it when you stop doing it.
No, you're going to stop doing that. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Then we're going to have our special. We actually have a special edition. I said it at the beginning of this video. I'm going to say it again when we actually get to it. But we're also going to decide which show won for the week into the go home for Survivor Series. Okay. But for me, Superstar of the Week this week goes to. I lost my train of thought.
You lost your train of thought?
I actually don't remember who I said I was going to give this to. I should probably write it down.
You really should.
No, but then I'd turn it to you.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give my Superstar of the Week. My Superstar of the Week is Roman Reigns. I know.
Why?
Unbelievable.
I actually don't. Why?
Okay. Firstly, it's finally great to see him back. He made a really good debut.
Okay.
He had a solid match.
I'll give you that.
And I will say, whenever he was comfortable when he gave that promo against Stephanie. He was holding his own. It's nice to see him actually being comfortable with the Shield again, and I hope they keep this thing going for a little bit longer than just a nostalgia act.
That's fair.
It's great to see him back. It's great to see him kind of hold his own. And then to capitalize on that by going on to SmackDown and being one of the guys to lead the charge.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair.
I think that Roman Reigns deserves my Superstar of the Week for both shows.
I remember now. My Superstar of the Week, Jason Jordan. I knew you were going to know that. The reason is actually it's not just him. He actually did tie, and
with...
I kind of feel a little hypocritical saying this, but Sin Cara.
Oh.
Sin Cara had actually.
Go on, explain, please do. I want to know.
Okay, so the reason Jason Jordan got it is because, well, to be fair, he had a really good match. His match with Bray Wyatt, while I will admit, wasn't anything that made me like, oh my god, get out of my seat, ready to like jump and hoot and holler for them. But it was overall, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I think for what it was meant to do, good for the story, and good for their whole thing they were trying to do. I also give to him because his whole acting thing when he got hurt, I think that was really good. I thought it was a really good showing. I thought that was like, one is showing that he can act, 2 is showing that he's getting better on the mic, and 3 it shows that he then will hold his own in a promo with Kurt Angle and Triple H. So there we go. Sin Cara, none other than just the fact that the past 3 weeks I've been shitting all over him because he just kind of came back and was dropped into it, and then this week he surprised me. He put on arguably the best match that was able to be finished on SmackDown. So, good on you, Sin Cara. Good on you.
I will say I agree with you with the Jason Jordan thing because, in fact, I'm going to just go ahead and transition to this. For my segment of the week, I'm going with segment of the week.
Okay, you're doing a segment, I'm doing a match. Okay,
segment of the week. I'm actually giving it to that whole Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan, Triple H, the Triple H announcement, okay? Because if you consider all the stuff that had happened before in the episode, they basically got to the climax of a little story they had going on with the show.
That's fair.
But more importantly, everyone on this act, they nailed their parts, all right? Kurt Angle looked like, very sympathetic. Or not, yeah, he looked like he was really faced with a tough decision.
I thought it was... Yeah, no, you're right.
Jason Jordan was like the darling of the show. He showcased what acting ability he has, and he shows that he has a true future with this organization.
Ain't that true?
Like, if anything, And Triple H was just acting like the perfect badass. Like it worked perfectly for what he was trying to do. Basically, the perfect bully, and what's going to lead to
bully.
Like he was the trigger. He was the trigger that's going to set up, hopefully, a chain of many events that I think is going to lead to many great things. Not only will it lead to Kurt Angle versus Triple H at WrestleMania, I think this could lead to finally getting Jason Jordan over that hump. Yeah. I think Triple H is going to be the reason why Jason Jordan gets over. Okay. He's going to do what he couldn't do with Roman Reigns. But I know I had to get that in there. No, what was your match of the week?
My match of the week wasn't even really a match. Braun and Kane.
Okay, go on.
For the main reason that one, it was what kind of woke me up at the end of Raw. Because my biggest problem at the moment is that Raw, by the third hour of Raw at the main event, I am tired, I'm drowsy, I just want to lay down and go to bed. And so, for them to have done what they did and kind of taken 3 hours of God knows what, and like, made a whole like fucking thing, and then crashed the fucking ring. This is the second, third time that we end the show with Braun Strowman wrecking something in the WWE. Good on you, WWE. If you have money to continually fix this shit, you need to have money to be able to bring back your pyrotechnics.
And also money to potentially give us some advertisement deals.
No!
Come on, you're the one that wants to push the ads. I'm trying to help us out.
Stop that, because we're going to fuck around and get taken off YouTube.
Anyways, but I think that's it, right? I think we've nailed everything.
No. Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, it is possible that next week we won't have a video.
Yeah.
So, in honor for the fact that next week is going to be Thanksgiving, and we gonna have greens, beans, potatoes, tomato, chicken, turkey, rabbit, hog, dog, you name it. We're gonna have all kinds of everything for Thanksgiving.
I'm really excited
instead of a dry macaroni moment of the week, we are gonna do the dry turkey moment of the week. This week, the dry turkey moment of the, oh wait a minute, wow. The dry macaroni / dry turkey moment of the week this week is the moment of the week that just left a terrible taste in my mouth and leaving me wanting something to drink because it was just so damn dry. This week, the moment, can I get a drum roll please? No? You're not gonna, oh, come on. I'm giving my dry turkey moment of the week to the Atlanta crowd on Monday Night Raw. You guys really absolutely pissed all over Jason Jordan, and it just that really takes the air out of a WWE superstar, and it really discourages them. And I want you guys to realize they might have, you know, bodies of steel, but you don't know what's going on in their mind. You don't know how that actually kind of hurts their feelings or messes with them when they go out there, they're giving you their all, and you just like boo and piss and shit all over them. So, Atlanta crowd, you have earned my dry turkey moment of the week.
Actually, you know what?
Yes.
I'm in a festive mood. So you know what?
Wow.
I'm going to hop in on this dry turkey moment.
Wow.
Because you know what? I agree with you. Look, I understand. You go to a WWE event, you paid money, you should get the full experience out of this whole entire thing. However, that being said, for God's sakes, have respect for what the guys are doing, okay? Like, if the, you know, all the stuff that they, like I said, there was 3 strikes. There was 3 moments in particular, okay? First off, don't get that look off your face. I told you, this is going to be a once-in occasion. Enjoy this while it lasts. Because every other time, screw it.
I'm enjoying this.
No, but in all seriousness, look, Atlanta crowd, we appreciate the fact that you paid money for this stuff, but don't hijack the show, for God's sakes. I felt bad for Jason Jordan, partially because of you guys just ruining everything. You guys ruined everything. This is why we can't have nice things, okay?
That's fair. You can't just go and just boo and piss and shit all over these WWE superstars who are giving their all, unless you're Dan Matha.
True.
I actually don't have a problem with Dan Matha. That's actually one of our friends.
I'll say we got a friend.
We have a whole story about that, which we may or may not tell you guys in the future. But
we have like a story time or something like that.
Maybe.
Just sometime.
Maybe. Like WWE story time, what the wrestling story time? No. Anyway, with that being said, you guys, we actually will be looking forward to, you will be getting another video from us later this week. We're not going to tell you what it is.
Oh, you already told them last week.
No.
Yeah, you told them. Oh.
No, we told them that I actually told them that we might be doing a reaction video.
Which
for
Survivor Series?
No, for NXT TakeOver.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. We got to see.
Why not just pile the two together? Because honestly, I'd like to do one for both.
Maybe. It all depends.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know through Twitter.
But we will at What D Wrestling. But we will actually. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys. We will be doing a predictions video and then a reactions video to Survivor Series. So look out for that.
We keep the reaction is going to be a might. It just depends on who's doing what and where. You know, we have friends and all that stuff. Believe it or not.
We'll see what we can do.
At the very least, he might be doing a reaction video. But I think that's it for this show.
I think it's it. I think that's it. Please continue to support us, like, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Sadly, we will not be continuing our relationship with Podomatic. Actually, there was no relationship. We had a free trial. We didn't know it was a free trial.
We thought it was just simply just a free subscription.
But, whatever. So we will continue to have it on YouTube, just not.
If we do find another, if you guys know of any free podcast sites, please let us know so that we can be able to keep this in. Because honestly, I like the podcast format.
It's nice.
It allows us to get the video, it allows us to get the audio up. But I think, will this one actually be on there, or have you already quitted it?
What?
Have you do you still have the Podomatic? Or
I actually don't know if it's still up or not.
I check to see if this is on Podomatic. This will be the last one. If not, we're sorry.
It's still on YouTube, so
it will be on YouTube. You promise that, right?
Yeah, no, I promise. Even if it's not the video portion, the audio will be on YouTube, you guys. So
all right. But
with that being said, you guys, thank you for all the support you've been giving us. Actually, let us know. Let us know via the Twitter page or even via the little eye in the top left, right of the video. I'm going to put that in. I'm actually going to put that in at the beginning of the video. If we were to do a Patreon page, would you guys actually support it? I know a lot of YouTubers do Patreon pages, and it's not something that I want to just, or really we want to just jump into if nobody actually does for. So
I was like, because we understand you guys have money.
Exactly.
There are better things to spend on than just two random guys talking about wrestling.
So if you guys would actually support us if we had a Patreon, let us know, and we'll possibly get into getting a Patreon. But like I was saying before, like, share, subscribe, get at us at What the Wrestling, and with that being said, we will see you guys later. Holla at y'all.
Hasta luego, mi amigos.
Yeah.